92.5. Brooke and Jubal's second date update.
If there's one thing that people should have learned by now from listening to second date updates, it's to not try too hard on a first date.
I thought it was going to be, it's okay to be single.
That too. But no, we hear about a lot of people who are like, I wanted to be creative and do something really memorable, like the Macklemore date where he took her to do all things based off of Macklemore songs. Didn't turn out well. The grocery store date where the guy took a girl to the grocery store and like they went on a tour of different grocery stores buying all of their meals there. Didn't get a second date. Well, Brian is on the phone right now. He planned a strange date, sort of like those.
Oh, no, Brian.
And guess what? Brian's not getting a call back. Strange how that would work. Brian, how are you?
Good. How you guys doing?
Good. I read your email about your date, and I just have to ask, why? Why not just do like a regular thing?
This is the kind of girl that has gone on, I'm sure, a lot of dates, and I just wanted to be original and be kind of creative and see if I could think outside of the box a little bit and take her on a date that was different.
You did that. It's really awkward, the story that he tells in his email. Before we get into that, how did you meet her?
We met through a mutual friend.
Okay.
Then we decided to meet up. So it was kind of a blind date, really, although I had seen pictures of her, and, she's beautiful.
So why did you think you had to impress so much? Because usually when a friend sets you up, I mean, you've already gotten glowing accolades from that friend, right?
I mean, she put all these ideas in my head, like she dated professional athletes, and, she's highly sought after and things like that, and I just thought I would take it that extra mile.
Well, you felt like you had to step your game up.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, like just an ordinary date wouldn't really single me out of the probably huge group of guys that wanted to go out with her. So,
Right. So why don't you tell everybody what you did for your date?
So we meet at Pike Place, and the main idea of my date was to blindfold her.
Oh,
And
always bad.
take her on the bus. And wherever she wanted to stop, she would just pull the cord, and we would just get off, and whatever was there is the thing that we would do.
Okay,
No,
so
public
let's just
transportation
recap this real quick. You met her in public, then you blindfolded her, threw her on a bus, and said, "Pull the cord, and we're gonna get off somewhere and do something."
No.
Yeah, basically, yeah.
Did it go as planned? Like, did she go along with it all right? Because I feel like
Well,
most girls.
yeah, she was totally game, and she was open to the new idea.
What did she say when you pulled out a blindfold?
I think the first thing she might have said was, "What is that for?"
So you explained it to her, and she was cool with it. What did you guys do? I mean,
Well, this is what happened. We got on the bus, and she pulled the cord shortly after we got on, and we ended up near a Chipotle, actually.
okay.
So and we were hungry, so we went and had Chipotle, and it was good. She seemed to enjoy it.
Did you take the blindfold off, or did you leave it on the whole time?
No.
And feed her?
When we got off the bus, like her blindfold would come off, yeah.
Okay.
Was the bus driver about ready to turn you in?
Oh, there's so much other weird.
If you see a blindfolded woman on a bus, it's cause for alarm.
Yeah, no, actually, it's very common
No,
on the
there's
bus.
so
They're
much other weird
Yeah,
stuff.
there's way more things they could call the police for on a bus. So you ate at Chipotle, and how many stops on the bus did you make? I mean, did you guys do a bunch of cool things? Because it seems like it'd be just weird.
The next time she pulled the cord, we were pretty close to Safeco Field, so, we got off, and we just hit up a couple of bars and had a couple of drinks, and it was fun. We were enjoying ourselves.
It does. I mean, you're starting to sell me on the idea. It doesn't sound like it's going too bad for you at this point.
I mean, we were making jokes. She was smiling. I thought it was going pretty well at that point.
It's definitely creative.
Yeah.
It shows that you went to the effort to think of something interesting to do rather than just take her to dinner. So what's the problem? Why don't you think she's calling you back?
Well, it was kind of strange and weird because the last time she pulled the cord, we were on the freeway headed to the airport.
Do you know about the bus system? Did you know what buses you were getting on? Because if I went to take public transportation, I don't do that, because I like to drive everywhere and it's poor.
Oh my
but no,
gosh, Jubal.
I don't take public transportation. If I was going to try to take the buses, I would get lost. Do you know about buses?
I guess I got a little lost. Yeah.
Okay, so you ended up by the airport.
Yeah, we had to take a different bus and head back to civilization, I guess.
Why was it awkward, though? I mean, did you guys just run out of things to talk about?
Yeah,
or-
I mean, towards the end, we didn't really have much to talk about, and she had been, at that point, blindfolded for, a couple of hours, and so, like I said, there really wasn't an ending to it, so.
All right, so if there wasn't an ending, then how did things end with you two?
On the way back from the airport, I asked her if everything was cool, and she said, no, it was really creative. It was really fun. So, she seems pretty okay at that point.
Was she still blindfolded?
No, not
okay.
Taking the blindfold off at that point. So, how many times have you tried to get a hold of her since your date?
I mean, a couple of times. I tried calling her a couple of times, and I got her on the phone once, and she said that she was really busy and that she would call me back, and I have not heard from her, actually.
And that's it. That's all you've heard.
That's all I've heard.
Well, we're going to play a song, come back, call her, and get your second date update, okay?
Okay.
All right, man. Hang on.
Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal in the mornings. Second date update.
All right, Brian is on the phone with us. He wants us to do a second date update for him. Pay very close attention, because I'm going to explain what his date was again, in case you missed the first part of the second date update. He went out with a girl who he was already intimidated by, because I guess she's dated athletes and things like that, and he's just a normal dude. So he wanted to really impress her, thought of something outside of the box. So he thought he would meet her downtown, blindfold her, put her on a bus, and let her pull the switch on the bus, like the little thing to let him know to stop. Every time she would stop, they'd get off and do something in that area. They got to go to Chipotle, and then walk around by Safeco Field, and then ended up by the airport.
Yeah.
Because he screwed up. So he thinks that she's probably not calling him back because the date was a little bit too, I'm going to say too creative for you there, Brian, instead of just saying too weird. Okay?
I thought that I would get some extra points for being creative, but I think that it might have gone a little bit overboard, and that's why I'm not getting any kind of response, I think.
I think so. Your heart was in the right place.
Yeah, at least it shows effort, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
Girls that go out with me, probably pretty upset because I put no effort into anything that I do.
You show
at
up.
all.
That's good.
Maybe show up. Maybe.
Did she ever protest, like say, hey, maybe we can cut it with the blindfold thing? Because you said she had it on for 2 hours.
It wasn't on her the whole time. I mean, we did take it on and off,
right?
Intermittently, but yeah.
Still, you blindfolded a girl on her first date. It's still kind of weird there, Brian.
I mean, you say it's weird, I say it's creative.
All right. Well, I'm going to dial the phone number, see if we can get her on the phone, and get your second date update, okay?
All right.
Here we go.
Hello?
Hi, is Alexa there?
This is Alexa.
Hello, Alexa. How are you? This is Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the Morning.
I'm okay. How are you?
I'm good. What's new?
I'm sorry, where did you say you're calling from?
Brooke and Jubal in the Morning, the radio show.
Okay.
I'm calling you because one of our listeners recently went out on a date with you and sent us an email and wanted us to call you.
Okay.
His name is Brian. Do you remember going out with a guy named Brian? He blindfolded you, took you on the bus.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Well, Brian emailed us because he wanted us to get a hold of you because you're not calling him back.
Okay.
We're calling because we want to know why you won't call Brian back.
I mean, I would have thought it was weird as soon as he pulled the blindfold out, and I would have been done from there. But it sounded like you were game.
I was trying to be polite because I meet this guy, and 20 seconds later he puts a blindfold over me and tries to tell me, oh, it's a blind date. Get it?
Oh, he's a good jokester, too. Okay.
He didn't tell us that part when we talked to him. He left out the blind date part.
Hey, I like it.
I know.
I didn't get it.
Okay, so the whole thing was just weird for you. Like, he didn't do anything strange on the date other than the date itself.
No, he did some strange things on the date.
Oh,
Really?
more
awkward?
strange?
Yeah. I don't want to, embarrass him. He was a nice guy. I don't want to be...
Yeah, but Alexa, he wants to know. He emailed us and asked us to call you. Whatever you say about him, we're going to obviously report back to him and tell him what you said, but he wants to know. He's willing. We talked to him a little while ago, and he's willing to hear whatever you have to say.
Well, okay, so first off, we're on this bus, and other people on the bus kept asking me if I was okay.
I knew it.
Yeah.
Yeah, because you're blindfolded. That's understandable.
Right.
You look like a kidnap victim.
Right. Clearly people were worried for my safety because it was really strange and odd, and he didn't feel the need to, like, explain. So I'm sitting there with a blindfold on saying, no, I'm okay. It's okay. I'm fine.
Yeah.
It makes him look even more guilty, like he's abducted you. Yeah. No, I'm fine. I promise. Please don't tell the authorities. Don't tell the authorities, no matter what, okay? I love my family.
And, like, the first part wasn't bad. Like, we got off and we had our Chipotle, and we get back on. And the second time we got back on, I don't know, like, I had this blindfold on and I couldn't see him, but I could kind of, like, feel that he was really close to me.
Oh, that's weird.
And then it felt like he, like, leaned in and smelled me.
No, stop it.
Oh!
Did you
Are
hear
you
someone,
sure?
like, sniff or something?
Are you sure that he really leaned in and smelled you, or just felt like he leaned in and smelled you?
No, he can't not have done that because it was, like, very lingering. It wasn't like, oh, he just shifted in his seat and, like, sniffed. It was like I could feel that he was right next to me and, like, breathing in and out several times.
And she's
creepy.
probably right because, when one sense is
Wait a
disabled,
minute.
like, your
Yeah.
other ones become hypersensitive.
Exactly. So she's like hearing him sniffing in her ear. That is super creepy, Alexa. Even if it didn't happen that way, still to think that happened, I can understand why you wouldn't want to go out with him again.
And you're sure it's not like some homeless guy that was sitting behind you or something?
There's no way it was somebody else on the bus. It was him. I could, it was.
Alexa, I hate to do this to you. But it's at this point that I'd like to tell you that Brian is actually on the phone and can't wait to talk to you.
Are you serious?
Yes, I am. Brian, say hi to Alexa.
I was sitting right next to you. I was sitting really close to you. I wasn't intentionally sniffing your hair.
No, you were smelling me. It was weird. I'm sitting on a bus with a blindfold, and everybody on the bus is nervous thinking that I am a kidnapped victim. And you say nothing to, like, explain yourself or what's happening, and it was really strange and awkward and weird, and it was not fun at all.
I wasn't expecting people on the bus to interact with us, and I just didn't think about what I possibly have to say to people about that. But, I mean, come on, aside from that, there were some good times. I mean, we laughed, we cracked jokes, even with the Chipotle.
Oh, yeah.
That's the highlight. There it is.
Yeah, this is really cute and all that you felt the need to try and get a hold of me by calling a radio station, but we're not going to go on another date.
Oh, Alexa, I was just going to ask if you'd like to go out with Brian again.
Don't jump the gun.
No, let's just skip all that. It's not going to happen.
Alexa, the reason that he tried this weird date, he knows it's strange now, is because he thinks that you're out of his league, and he was trying to impress you, trying to show you that he could put some effort into it. Can you give him a little credit there?
No.
Can you at least give him, like, some constructive criticism or something somewhat positive to end on here?
Don't be weird. Don't smell girls. Like, be normal and do normal date stuff. Like,
I was thinking more like, hey, you're really handsome. You should,
sure,
play that
you're
up
a
more.
cute, nice guy, and, like, if you weren't a total weirdo, probably you'd go out with me.
I'm not a weirdo, all right? I just tried to come up with a creative date for you to like me and to make a good first impression. I mean, you got to give me some points for that. I mean, at least you can remember this date. I'm like,
It's true.
I'm sad that I'm never going to forget this date. I wish I could forget this.
So there's no chance you'll go out with Brian again, huh, Alexa?
There's no chance. I've said it like 4 times now.
All right. Fine, I'll quit harping on it. It's too bad, because he told us your next date he was going to blindfold you on a boat. Different.
Exotic.
Yeah.
The ocean.
Yeah.
Brooke and Jubal in the morning.